Is wanton waste illegal in hunting, and how can you identify it? Imagine spending hours tracking an animal only to leave behind parts that could feed a family or help conservation efforts. That's what wanton waste is all about. Wanton waste is illegal in most states and at the federal level because it shows disrespect for wildlife and the resources they provide. Laws are in place to make sure hunters use as much of the animal as possible. When you harvest an animal, you are expected to make a reasonable effort to recover and utilize the edible parts. Leaving an animal to rot in the field or only taking the antlers and leaving the rest behind is considered wanton waste. It applies to all types of hunting, including shooting and archery. Wanton waste is defined as intentionally or negligently not retrieving or properly using the edible or usable parts of a killed or wounded animal. For example, if you shoot a deer and do not recover it, that could be considered wanton waste unless you have a valid reason like terrain or safety concerns. If you take only the tenderloins or backstraps and leave the rest, that's also wasteful. Discarding meat or usable parts without a good reason, such as disease or spoilage, is another sign. Proper storage and disposal are also important. If you shoot an animal and cannot find it, you should report the incident to the wildlife agency. Laws vary by state, but penalties can include fines, loss of hunting licenses, or even criminal charges. Some states impose fines for any waste, while others are stricter if you intentionally waste parts. To avoid trouble, always make a good effort to recover animals you shoot or wound. Use as much of the meat as possible and store it properly. If you cannot recover an animal, report it to the authorities. Knowing your state's specific laws is key because requirements and penalties differ. Following these rules helps keep hunting fair and respectful. It also supports wildlife conservation and ensures future generations can enjoy hunting too. Remember, responsible hunting means respecting the animals and the laws designed to protect them.